All right. Well, tell me about your business and your work. Who do you help? What's the problem that you solve?
Uh, well, LegalShield was dropped into my lap in 1995 when it was used to be known as Prepaid Legal.
Okay.
And it was my brother, who was a doctor, who actually came up to me and he's like, John, he goes, you need this. And I'm like, I need what? He goes, well, you need a Prepaid Legal or LegalShield. And I'm like, no, I don't. He's like, well, why? I go, because I don't like attorneys. The attorneys are very expensive and I'll never need to use an attorney. Well, what's the point? And he didn't really sit down and talk to me. And I'm like, how'd you find out about it? And he's like, prosecuting attorney, one of my good friends. And he showed me it and I signed up. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
great, but I don't want it. And then 5 years later, I went through a divorce and it was a lot of money. And no, it was not just about the money, but it was kind of like how God directs people around you. He'll show you in many ways. It doesn't whether you do what I do, or you do what you do in your business, or you do it in coaching. God is always going to send people in your life to, and if you're tracking on, you have your radar on. That means tuned to God. He will always put good people in your life. He'll put situations in your life that you're tracking. Does that make any sense
Sure.
or not?
Yeah.
So I was starting to hear people, through divorce, traffic tickets, wills, all these other things that were happening. And I was like, okay. But I didn't think about prepaid legal or legal shield at the time until a guy brought me a CD and he goes, John, you want to take 30 minutes and watch this thing? I'm like, and I'm working at a call center now, which I hated the job. I mean, it sucked. And I'm making 250 calls per every on the 8 hours, and I'm making three sales a day. And it's like I sucked, but I didn't. I mean, guys would come in, they'd do like 18, and then they'd be gone the next week. But I'm like, God, okay, fine. If I can help this business out and I can make three a day, great. Well, three is a good number. There's the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, and three is a God number. And I'm like, okay. But I kept, God puts you through a lot of trials and tribulations to get to where he wants you to go in a certain direction. You just got to be willing, and you can't have your free will just going. You have to give your will and your life over the care of God as you see him. And you have to trust, you have to believe.
Okay. So, what's the pain point
Sorry.
that the clients are experiencing that you resolve?
Pain points are people need a will done, but they don't have it done. 77% of all Americans don't have their will done because they're looking at cost. And it's like, what's the point?
Mm-hmm.
And then you have some of the people, yeah,
What
I
do you mean
could,
by what's the point?
well, it's like what, the cost is so high that they're thinking about putting bread and butter on the table. They're thinking about, they know they need to get it done. And they're looking at two things. They know they want to get it done. However, the pain point is, it's looking at their death
Mm-hmm.
and having to do that will and get it done and having it finalized. Or they're looking at cost, and they're incurring a daily life where we're humans. We get up in the morning, we go to work, we bust our butts to put bread and butter on the table, and then we come home. Or pain points could be where you get a traffic ticket, or you have kids and they get a traffic ticket, and parents usually don't like their kids to get traffic tickets. Why? Because the insurance rates hike.
Okay. Who's a perfect customer for you?
The perfect customer,
Yeah. Who's a perfect? Like a niche cut.
born to be all the way from the age of 1 all the way up to 99. I deal with families with, I deal in individual, family, small business.
Okay.
I also do employee benefits, so the range is huge.
Okay. Is your business model one where you're looking for partners as well as customers, or are you just looking for customers?
No, I do it twofold. I do team building, and then I also work with getting certain select people that are in their area of expertise that they're good at. They're better than me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not, I'm
What
not a
does that
smart
mean? I
person.
don't understand what you're talking about.
Well, some people are, they're really good at, coaching. Like you're good at coaching. You know how to be able to help people. I have people that I just signed on a retired colonel
Uh-huh.
in the military, so he understands guns, and we have a plan that deals with, can I say guns on
Yeah.
this?
Sure.
That it helps people secure their, with their guns, and if they pull that gun out, what to expect when you pull that, item out,
Yeah.
what the causes and effects and what the
Sure.
blowback is. And the
Yep.
blowback is going to be bigger than just pulling that gun out.
Right. Right. Good.
I look at other people who are very good at consultation, being able to, they network. Women are great in networking. Men are great at networking, but women are pretty impressive. They know how to be able to network with a lot of people
Okay.
and help. They can problem solve, I think, far quicker than a man sometimes.
So if someone's watching this video and they're interested in the business opportunity or they're interested in the actual product, how would they get a hold of you? What's the best way to get a hold of you?
Oh, well, you can call me at 208-704-0379, or you can go to my website, which is jdome.legalshieldassociate.com.
Okay. We'll put that in the banner right here.